sports minister say they organize the best African games, but we they see cyclists they complain about them on bicycle. We they see athletes they no get towel. We they see Cape Coast Stadium lights go off, but they say they organize the best. We the minister say we should go out there and report the positives. For here, salt and pepper. We will say what we see. Don't go anywhere. Stay right here. We'll be back.
The riders have been this way for the past 15-20 minutes. There is no ambulance to begin the race. And in cycling, without ambulance, the race cannot be effective. So you can just imagine all the officials are worried. These are the officials, the PCP, and all the officials who can actually make the race happen. And the police and everybody here, everybody is worried and disturbed.
The equipment that we got didn't even come the times we have nobody has trained the equipment, nothing. The rackets, nothing. The racket I used to play a tournament. I got it yesterday. And I've never tested it. The shoe I was size 47. They gave me 36. How am I going to use it for?
Every international organization that officials that we have engaged, every one of them is applauding Ghana for a very spectacular game so far. So let us all embrace and come and position Ghana as the sports destination that we are all yearning to position.
So the All African Games, when a minister says he has organized one of the best, and anyone they come in contact with, they actually laud them for putting up a very good performance. Now, I want us to go into planning and preparation. You agree, but is it that the planning only went into the heavy duties, leaving the minor stuff out?
He agrees. Why are you asking?
I agree that it's possible that it's the best that's been organized so far.
But we are still having...
Because it's all African games.
Oh.
The emphasis on African games.
So what do you mean? You mean the standard?
The standard is not that high.
But so actually, if it wasn't Ghana hosting African games, I didn't even know that there's all African games. There's World Athletics, we all hear about it. There's Olympics, we all hear about it. But if it wasn't Ghana hosting the All African Games, I didn't even know we had a competition like that. So yes, what Emmanuel is saying, it's possible that it's the best. But I haven't seen any to compare though.
You are talking about a competition where even they had problem with their podium where they would give
now we're going to no. See, saying that something is the best doesn't mean that it's ideally good.
Okay,
best means you are comparing it to something. So,
what are you comparing it to?
So if when you were in school, out of 30 students, if you came 27th, like at the end of the term in terms of examination and performance, and then you were better than the person who was 28th, and then between you, the 28th person and 30th, you are the best.
Wow.
So the definition of best is not an ideal standard measure.
Okay,
it depends on what you are comparing it to, and if it's all Africa Games that's hosted by African countries, it's possible he can be getting.
Okay, this is what the minister is saying, because you've seen the games, you've seen some of the games, if not all.
We've seen except on social media.
Except, what is your personal take of this whole game, all African games?
I feel
preparation and planning.
Yeah, I feel patriotic about it because this is something that reflects who we are.
Okay.
As a people, like the way it was organized.
You know, I mean, I was taking you serious until I noticed the sarcasm.
No, you should take me serious all the way. and no, don't take me serious take me serious all the way. It's the truth. I keep saying, look, one of my ways of criticizing politicians and leaders in our country is to ask myself whether I would have done differently as a Ghanaian.
Okay.
Am I showing the same traits in what I am doing, the business I am running, how I am in my house? the type of whatever I am, to what standard do I do it?
Okay.
And if I look around me, the people around me in my society who are not leaders, who have not gotten the opportunity to be in the position of the person I'm criticizing, are they any better? If my answer can't be yes, then there's no need to criticize the person there, because then if I also got the opportunity, I won't do it any different. So it reflects the type of person we are in terms of organization and all of that. What makes it worse is the amount of money we spend in organizing such.
Yes, talking about money. Let's delve into the
such. Okay, so basically, what I've seen so far is not satisfactory, and it is not in comparison to other African countries where we can say where we are the best.
Okay.
It's in comparison to other sporting events I've seen organized by other people.
Right.
And our problem in this particular case,
Paris 2024 is also around the corner.
and it will be a world global spectacle.
But that's Olympics.
Yeah.
You know,
That's not
so
African.
it's not about it being all Africa Games or not. It's about the skill. So if we are organizing all Africa Games like this, if we have to organize AFCON, it will be the same thing. If we have to organize anything bigger, it will be the same thing. And the problem is that these people I am comparing us to are not spending any less in relative proportion. They are not spending any less in what we are spending to organize what we are organizing here. So it's just our attitude of planning, of being forthright, of attention to details, or even learning from people who have gone ahead of us. We don't hold ourselves to any particular high standards. We are extremely mediocre in how we do our things, and it shows in every part of every sphere of our lives. That when we are organizing all Africa Games, power goes off in the stadium. Our athletes don't have the requisite tools. Something as flimsy as a 30 Ghana cedis, that's less than $10.
No, that's not. So it's a bicycle they should have got him, right?
No, the tube. I'm coming to the bicycle. The tube of the
That's
tire.
for his personal bicycle.
Wherever way, once he needs it for the event. And then the type of bicycle we are using, you have your sports minister say that he doesn't know what the standard bicycle is for such a competition. And if the team doesn't even know, if the team doesn't even state it in the things they need, the sports minister, doesn't have any other way, checks and balances
but at this point, it won't be fair to put it on the sports minister not knowing the bicycle, because we have it's like we have the athletics. It's all games. So we have swimming team. The lead of the swimming team is the one supposed to put in the request for what they need. We have the basketball team. The lead or whatever.
If you have a Nikompoop.
So
if you have a Nikompoop in charge of that particular team, you are the sports minister. You have experts around.
So
even in the process of vetting that list for value, like a value audit, value for money audit, it should be flagged along those lines. That wait a minute, we are here to check for value a value audit, but I know for sure that this is not the bike that you use, because in your process of benchmarking, how much is this team paying for this bike, or how much is that, in vetting the budget alone, if you do due process, every everybody on their budget is talking about fiber. Why are you talking about aluminium?
No, but they actually ordered fiber bicycles. They just didn't come.
After the fact.
It's on the seas.
I don't know for sure what happened. I am just going off on what the minister said.
For me, I believe responsibility goes two ways. Whoever is in charge should also be interested in what the
back stops with the minister.
Exactly.
You make the final call.
But this is just like saying that Akufo-Addo should know the bicycle. No. It's
not even a Akufo-Addo. I'm saying that I'm going off the utterances of the sports minister because he came to say that. But of course, we know he works with teams.
Exactly.
So his team should know that at some point.
But say 14 million euros was allocated as budget for this event. Is this a 40 million euro event?
To be fair, I haven't been to any of the events. I've just been to the Legon, the Legon place.
Okay.
Legon Stadium, and from the outside, it's nice. There's lots of police. There's lots of branding. They're out. I haven't experienced it, but like from the outside, I was like, okay, this looks really nice. Like it gives me the whole Olympic feel when I sit behind the PC and I see Bastu. The details of it, especially what came. So I went before I started. I went on the day of the launch. I went in the morning. So the details of like, this is what we need. The nitty-gritty. I think when it comes to the bigger picture, they got the bigger picture.
Okay.
But they left out the nitty-gritty that will make it seamless. So something as very small as a podium. It's unimaginable. So even how that became an issue on social media.
Right.
At no point should we have forgotten that there will be winners in a race. There will be winners in a swimming competition, and they need to stand on a standard podium and receive awards.
Right.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
But as to whether organizing the race will happen, that they got. So it's a matter of leaving out those little things that kill a project. That's what they left out. They're breaking down the project into smaller tasks and ensuring that the people who have those tasks are handling them and doing it well. So now it comes to where this is where I blame the sports minister. Oversight. Was he doing it all alone? What was the task? Like the committee. The committee should be blamed because I think the sports minister has a lot. Of course, he's going to fight for the budget.
What is with every time press conference?
He has there's a committee handling this.
Right.
My biggest problem was I don't know. I keep saying I don't know about All African Games until Ghana hosted it. They knew they were going to host the All African Games so many years ago. There should have been a year-long media plan to push this All African Games into the public domain. We started hearing about All African Games in February.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that in January they had formed a committee and they were appointing people. In February, end of February, something that we are spending this much of our money in a country where, as we speak, we are in doomsday because you guys can't pay the money. As we speak, we are having people paying for kidney treatments, and national health is collapsed. People's livelihoods are collapsed. The taxes are crazy. We are spending that amount of money for sports, and you couldn't do the bare minimum of ensuring people know about it and come and have fun. Let's even say that, the president decided that Ghana is stressful. Let's do something that will alleviate the stress. Or we come and just sit there and watch people run and clap, and those things help take off stress and reduce blood pressure. You couldn't do publicity. That's the list of it.
And I even want us to look at the leaderboard. If you look at
forget leaderboard,
you realize that Egypt is sweeping a lot of medals. Even Nigeria is sweeping.
Why is it that he says even Nigeria?
Even Nigeria is doing far better than us on the leaderboard.
I don't think host to win was one of the agendas.
The leaderboard, does it expose our ailing sports industry, or are we getting value for money.
Value for money where?
Looking at where
like value for money where? Value for money. So you see, you have to look at it as a tourism opportunity for the country. Okay. Putting the name Ghana out there, hospitality. Like this is what we have. Building infrastructure. I went to read and I realized that someone has actually done a whole research on the benefits to the country that hosts all African games. Infrastructure is the only thing the person has pointed out. But even with infrastructure, this is it. There's a question mark as to how to use it and benefit after the All African Games.
Yeah.
We saw Qatar 2022, 2023, Qatar.
Yeah.
Do you know that the stadiums they build, they have plan to afterwards use it for people, for businesses, like beyond Qatar. That world has come and gone. What will be? That is it.
Yeah.
It's all African games. All the countries he has done the research for. Unfortunately, the internet is down. I would have mentioned giving the person his credit. There is not one single country that did after the stadium has been built. After Boteman Stadium has been built. After Legon, they will say that Legon Stadium can be used because
not to catch you, but in the government's defense, they say the Botema complex will be used for sports university after the games. So that is an innovation.
Sports
is innovative. Don't you agree?
What date is today? 15th March 2024.
Yeah.
We'll come here 15th March 2028, and that has still not been done.
Have a sports university
because you don't build and now think of how to use it. So as you are building it, but the bottom man, who is going to which school is doing the sports course? They are going to put sports university. Are you now starting a sports university from scratch? Do you know how long it takes? By the time the sports university comes up, that stadium is rotten. We have to now come in.
I think that will be a whole topic on it.
Please, let's not go there.
But the what does it say about?
Still struggling on how to answer you properly.
There's no industry in that.
But so when you wake up, like how will I even put it? Will you just go to an empty field, like an empty, and then expect that there should be corn plants all over when you didn't plant any corn there?
No.
Exactly. Things just don't happen. And the leaderboard is showing us that we haven't taken so many things seriously for a very long time. That's just it. That's the results we are getting. We don't take, apart from even football.
Football, where? Don't say apart from Black Stars. Good.
Black Stars is our sports in this country.
Yeah, we only have one.
All the sports we do is Black Stars. That's it.
So are you saying as a people in general, we major in the minors, we praise mediocrity, we enjoy
this thing we said it over and over again. Should
I say it in French for you? But I don't get it.
Because it's worrying.
We do not take ourselves seriously enough.
Aside that, see, our leaders don't take human resource seriously enough, because this talent that we are seeing.
But the sports minister himself said it, that we can't give everybody equal attention.
See,
yeah, those are the people you have taking decisions.
No, but see, the whole when we go to like I follow world athletics, I follow Olympics. When we go for, you haven't seen Ghana there, and the Ghana you see there, they are not people living in Ghana, because Ghana will kill your dream.
Not people who are coming.
If you're a sports person in Ghana, Ghana will kill your dream. As young as they are in 13, 14, 15, 16 in senior high school, the school has built a system that has a sport. I don't even know. Come to think of it, I'm even talking about 10 years ago.
Wow.
The school has a system. My school has a whole scholarship system for sports. They look out for people who are good in sports in junior high. Okay. They come to school for free. They feed them extra. They host them. Everything is free. School fees, they don't pay. All you need to do is make sure your grades don't go a certain, like they have a threshold for grades, just like they do in the European countries for sportsmen. they pick you into their school. All you come to do for the school is sports, but make sure there are some courses you cannot fail in, so that you have a career after sports. Should sports fail you? Because in this industry, once you get 1 inch, if you are not lucky, that is the end. So we empower you so that you can also do something aside sports. But the secondary school system in Ghana looks for that talent and grows them. My house mistress was a sports person. She used sports to come into to be a teacher, and she used sports to go into uni to be a teacher.
Wow.
I'm sure by now she's left Ghana, because Ghana has killed the whole sports thing. Sports in Ghana is only black stars. Even the black starlets are not getting the attention they should get. So how do you expect your name to be on the leaderboard? From where? Because see, the names that we send to Olympics and World Athletics, it is not their season. They are in school season, so they won't come to Ghana and come and participate. Actually, there was actually in February, there was actually a whole story on that they are not getting the chance to come to Ghana because they are in school. It's clashing with their school schedules, and they have grades to meet. So as a meeting won't leave and come around for you in all African games when he has to meet his course hours. Or he loses the scholarship he's on.
So speaking about Azamati, I'm very happy for him and what he has done in athletics, and especially Ghana relay.
Our relay is doing well. That one, I think when it comes to track and field, there's a bit of attention, and this is by the people themselves. I won't give it to any sports minister in this country or any sports ministry. The people themselves are pulling themselves together. See how the cycling team decided that they'll sit at the back of their coach's track. When you have branded over 300, over 200 buses all roaming around, driving opposite traffic, can you imagine? They are driving opposite traffic, causing so much like chaos in town. You can't use one of those buses to go and pick your own cycling team to go and give you a medal to put you on a medal board. They are not a serious people.
I think if we continue like this, BP will come inside.
BP will come. I'll talk about Ghana. BP will come there.
BP will come inside. But in wrapping up, let's look at the general overlook of our sport ministry and how we can improve.
I'm always listening to you, please, man. Don't waste your energy on it. We'll keep talking about
sauce and pepper.
We've been saying this thing. Forget it. We are saying that Ghana will happen
like you are giving up on your country already.
I know the only patriotic person in this country is my daughter. She's 4 years old. She just discovered that she's a Ghanaian, and she likes the colors of the flag. Even that one said Ghana broke her heart at the AFCON already. So she's the only one.
Wow. And I believe there are a lot of Ghanaians that are happy to be, proud Ghanaians.
Please, Ghana happens.
Ask them when they are in doom today.
Please, let's not jump the gun.
When their lights go off today, ask them
whether they'll be happy to be Ghanaians.
Yeah, when they are proud Ghanaians.
See, all African games, not to cut you, I know you want to wrap up. All African games, like, it's new to me. I would want to see what happens after Ghana, right? I've said this from next week. I hear next week is track and field. I like track and field, so I want to. Another problem, let me not say this. How is it that we, Ghana, we are hosting all African games and we can't see it on TV live? We are watching dead matches. It's not even being like, fine, not all of us can come to the stadium.
But I think there are some of the events that they show live. It's not all the events. Do
you know which station is showing the
GTV Sports?
Good. That's all. That's all I wanted to say. When we have Star Times, we have DSTV that has done this before.
GTV Sports, that's live coverage, they can get scratches on it.
Oh, scratches.
They've had. It's not they can. It goes off at some point.
We are trying.
Like,
the feed is stuck on yesterday's event.
We want to, and they don't put the day like maybe live like day 2. We want to be patriotic, but it makes it it difficult when you see things like the sea. They fight. That's why did they give the Premier League to start times?
Yeah.
We didn't have issues like this. The reason why I keep saying they should give things to the public, private sector. Private sector does it and does it well because you know that you are being fired by your boss who got the contract that you failed him. The government sector, nobody. See, we don't have key performance indicators in this government sector. They've done it. And that's why see, you see today they'll send us a mail that we went to request for these things but we're not given, and then it ended there. After one farm, that's all. Private sector will never do that.
Right. Yeah. So what do you make of the All African Games, which is currently ongoing right here in Accra 2024? Let us know. Leave your comment, and whilst you're doing that, don't forget to subscribe. Disrupt on all platforms. Yes, right here. This has been another episode of Sauce and Pepper, and we hope you had fun on this one. Till then, we're out.